If you're over 40 and thinking about starting a YouTube channel, pause. Because what most gurus are telling you to do right now, well, it's the fastest way to wasting your time, to burning out and giving up before your audience has even found you. Just start. Post 20 bad videos. Clarity becomes before doing. Yeah, how's that going for you? You see, that advice might have worked for them, but they've forgotten what it's like to start. They're given these tips from their chapter 10. And if you're over 40, well, you need to start from your chapter 1, where the real stories live. It isn't about trends. It's about remembering who you are and what you're really here to build. Now, you've probably heard it all before. Just press record. Your first 20 videos will suck. Clarity comes from taking action. But here's the truth. No one tells you. If you're over 40, 50, or even 60, you don't have time to wander. You need direction. You need a reason. Because if you start without it, YouTube just becomes another unfinished project. A bit like that half-made mixtape that you swore you would finish before uni, but something shinier grabbed your attention, and the message, well, your message just never gets out. Now, if this is resonating with you, feel free to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments because I read every single one of them. Now, before we go any deeper, and if this is already hitting home, I invite you also to join the Heart Brand Blueprint. It's my weekly newsletter packed with tools, stories, and gifts for creators just like you who want to grow with purpose, not noise. The link's below, and you'll see it when you leave your comment. Now, you don't need more content, you need a compass. YouTube isn't a business, it's your bridge, your personal brand that leads to a future business, built on what you actually care about. That's why I teach a different approach, one built on clarity before content, where you become the niche, structured around your values, your vision, and the business you might want to build. You see, over the last 12 years, I've helped hundreds of creators and business owners turn their story into a strategy. In just the past few months alone, over 60 new clients have joined the Heart Brand Blueprint to do exactly that. They're not chasing trends, they're building heart brands with purpose, direction, and a plan they actually believe in. I remember being on one of the Heart Brand Blueprint support calls. Just me here sat at my desk with a group of the creators showing up to do the work. And a gentleman, Bruce, he's a doctor from the UK, unmuted his mic, and he said something that I will never forget. He'd been trying to revive an old channel and an old business, but none of it felt right anymore. And he said something to me which was just profound. He said, "Stephen, I've realized I want to leave something behind for my son. Not a channel, but a legacy." In that moment, my heart just lit up. He wasn't building for algorithms. He was building for love, for meaning, and for the people he actually cared about. Since then, Bruce's videos are raw, they're honest, they're one take. And even though he's early in the process, he shows up lighter. Because now he knows why he's here. That shift only happens when you stop copying content and chasing trends that don't align with who you are. So if you start creating with intention, well, that's where the magic is. That's why I teach every creator to build their heart brand around 4 pillars rooted in the Ikigai philosophy. What you love, so you enjoy creating. What the world needs, so your content resonates and has purpose. What you can be paid for, so your work is sustainable and supports your family. And then what you're good at, so your experience actually stands out. Because when you build your channel around those 4 pillars, you don't just attract an audience, you build a personal brand that matters. Now, if this kind of clarity speaks to you, that's what we're all about in the Heart Brand Creators Circle. As of recording this right now, it's free to join, so come and get the bonus tools and early video drops and connect with creators just like you. The link's below. But if you ignore all of this, and if you follow the noise and you just post to post and you build without a direction, you end up in the same trap I see every single day. Creator burnout, shiny object syndrome. And no, business to show for it. You spent decades building your wisdom. Don't waste it on someone else's playbook built to benefit them and not you. So if you're sat there over 40 and thinking to yourself, where do I even start? Well, here's how. Step 1, ask yourself, what do I want my channel to lead to? Not just views, but the life, the work, and the impact that matters to you. The next step is define your 4 content pillars using Ikigai. What do you love? What does the world need? What can you be paid for? And what are you good at? And this will build out your first 4 video ideas just from those pillars. That's your launch map. No fluff, no guesswork, just intentional creation grounded in truth. And the truth, you're not just starting a channel, you're answering a calling. The one that's been whispering in your ears for years. You see, there's more that you're here to share. So when you start with this level of clarity, everything else, views, engagement, even confidence, it starts to catch up. So if this is hitting home, please hit the like button. Tell me what resonates with you in the comments. I'm curious to know. Because you don't need to hustle like you're 25. You need a system that honors who you are right now, and that helps you build something that actually lasts. You see, the second half of your life isn't about chasing, it's about choosing with clarity, courage, and care. So now that you've got your 4 content pillars, the next question, I suppose, is how do you turn these into videos that people actually want to watch? Well, that's what I break down in this video right here. Take care, much love, Big Daddy out.